Good evening. Happy Independence Day. Hopefully you had an amazing day. Hopefully you're still having an amazing day. And hopefully right now, my choice and intention is to make your day even more amazing. So tonight, here, I'll talk about this little thing in a second. From church, my cape of courage. It's a new challenge I'm doing. So tonight, here's our topic of discussion. It's going to be about having the skill sets and the mindsets and the consciousness to unlock your best self. Tonight, I'm giving you the keys to the castle. In my opinion, I am firmly convicted that when you're talking about mindset and you're talking about consciousness and you're talking about ways of thinking, this is the most important information I could ever share with you. Like Gary Keller says, mindset is business is 10% work, 90% mindset. And your life is 90% mindset, 10% work. Because when you understand that, it allows you to work right versus hard. So hey, if this is your first time, just type first timer. If you have not already done so, if you're not connected on my email list and you have not gotten my 7 free videos, make sure you go up above in the link now and register, so you will also be sent all of our trainings for your workbook so you can follow along. I've been printing up all of our notes so you can follow along with me, and that way you have amazing ways to retain information, and it's going to allow you to have a significantly different experience of having the tools. Writing down your challenges and the things that we're going to go through are super important for your retention level. What's up, Audrey Nicole? What's up, Marty? So if this is your first time, just type first timer on the comment section. That way I can make sure you're supported. That way I can invite you and introduce you to our family, our crew here. We've got an amazing group of people that are committed to being their best and that are fully supportive. You are completely secure in any and all of my training. So feel free to come in, help yourself, ask questions, interact, be a fly on the wall. Whatever you choose, I vote your victory and I empower you to be the best version of yourself. And if you are in my training right now, you are obviously on your path, and I am doing my best to support you. What's up, Miss Robin? So, hey, here's what I would like to have from you. We may go over 30 minutes. I've been super enthusiastic to share this content with you all day, and I've had a week off, or not a week off, but at least since Thursday. So when I have 3 or 4 days when I'm not doing any trainings, I get super enthusiastic about being able to connect with you and share. And today's a holiday, and we're really going to talk about independence. Oh, yes, Audrey, thank you. Please share. If you have not, the best way you could thank me and the best way you could really give back is by sharing my broadcast, because I never know who we're going to help. And honestly, the first time I ever did social media, I literally had crickets where no one was responding for weeks until people started hearing my message and started hearing the message that I was putting out and how I was able to help and support them. And for a long time, I wanted to quit doing it. I wanted to quit doing it, and I had too many, like literally in one day, here's the crazy part. In one day, I was out in public. I had 2 different people at 2 different locations completely come up to me and said, "Hey, is your name Brian Johnson from Facebook?" And I said, "Yes, it is." She goes, "I just wanted to let you know that I have been watching your stuff and I don't ever comment on anything that you post. I'm not active or anything. I'm just kind of read it and kind of go along. And I just want you to know that what you share with me has changed my life." And I was like, wow, that's super fascinating. I was like, I am so grateful. Can we hug it out? I was like, for you to tell me that at this time in my life is such a dramatic impact, because you have just given me the incentive, the momentum, and the validation that someone is getting message or my message and they're actually using it and it's making an impact in their life. I had that happen 2 times in one day, which at that point I said, all right, God, I give myself permission to get out of my own way. I give myself permission to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I give myself permission to move forward and continue shooting videos. And the rest is history. And here we are today. So for those of you that are new, Miss Danny, it's good to see you. I appreciate your conviction to be your best. And I appreciate you allowing me to share with you. And I'm grateful that we got connected with all of you. We all have our own little stories. What's up, Spencer? Teddy Roosevelt. What's up, dude? Miss Wanda, welcome. So yeah, Brian, Marty Sorensen had a really amazing experience. And so you all understand, like we all, basically mostly everyone on this call so far, we have all had a conversation. We have all connected. And there's something special about each and every one of you. In each conversation that I've had with you, miracles have happened. And what I would like for you to do, for those of you that have connected with me and had some type of value, just share a quick experience of what has happened or what's been an aha moment for you. I would like to know what happened or what God was able to share through me as a messenger to you that made a difference in your life. So if you would do that, I would be grateful, and I appreciate that. And this will also help all of our newbies that are coming in, to give them support and help them to understand that they're in a secure place, and then they're more than welcome to show up fully as themselves. And one thing that I assure you, I don't ask for apologies or saying I'm sorry. I'm going to show up fully as Brian, and you show up fully as you, and that's how it goes. So tonight's training topic is on consciousness and the keys to unlock your castle. And I'm going to share with you the best tricks, tools, tactics I know. And I've got some really special information for you tonight, because we're going to talk about some secret society information, which is kind of, a little taboo-ish, right? And honestly, like, here's the deal. Hey, Mom. Mom's on. I love you, Mom. It's good to see you. So the information I'm going to share with you tonight is literally from one of my mentors. It's from a secret society. Now, here's the interesting part. Up until tonight, it's not your fault. I'm going to alleviate that from you right now. It's not your fault why you're not where you're at or where you would be or whatever would be. It's not your fault. What we are taught in school is crapola. Skubala is the word that I learned from church. Skubala is the Greek word for the most harsh sense of a waste of time, like camel doo-doo. That's what skubala means, thanks to my preacher. I've been practicing that. It's a better word for shit in a nice way, okay? So I have landed multiple massive jobs, Miss Marty, reunited with his family. That's a huge deal. Improved his life and gained appreciation for so many things. And what did Miss Audrey say? I love hearing what everybody has to say, especially where they've been helped and where they've been blessed with the information that God shares with me through you. So I'm so appreciative for all of you. Most importantly, I have the easy part. You have the hard part. You get to do the work, which that's the hard part. Being willing to show up, look yourself in the face and say, I am willing to experience the pain to ultimately have pleasure. And everybody that's on my call right now has been able to do that. And there's a lot of people, to the tune of about 95% of our population, that will never face themselves and the pains that they feel because they are unwilling to deal with the pain to experience the pleasure. I, on the other hand, am not willing, and the only thing that I am convicted is I will only show up fully, making sure that I am completely, fully able and willing to deal with whatever is unnecessary or whatever is necessary for me to deal with whatever pain to move forward. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is some tactics. I appreciate you too, Marty, and I'm so grateful that your family got reunited, man. That's awesome. And Miss Audrey, I appreciate you too, and you're always your support. So let's get to work. So, all right, for those of you that have my notes, and for those of you that don't have my notes and would like them, make sure you go up there and click on the email registration that says, give me my 7 free videos. And that way I can send you my notes, because this is exactly what I'm going off of tonight, okay? And for those of you moving forward, I have been typing all my notes up, so that way you can have them and follow along. And I assure you, right now we're in class. This information, my information, the stuff that God specifically puts through my mouth to you is gold. I'll say it again. Is gold. If you use it, it will change your life. I can just tell you, humbly speaking, I confidently and humbly expect miracles to happen every time this information comes out of my mouth and I implement it or share it with someone for them to implement. And you've already had multiple testimonials of people I've had conversations with that maybe haven't even been 5 or 10 minutes long. You've seen families reunite. You've seen all kinds of stuff. So my invitation to you right now is to put aside everything that has any type of disbelief involved in it. My invitation to you is to open your mind. Give yourself permission to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Give yourself permission to ask yourself the question, what if Brian is talking about something that can change my life? Are you in a position to execute and implement the information that I share? Because if you are not willing to do that, my encouragement to you is to exit off of my training now, because this is a waste of your time and I'm basically going to a deaf ear. My choice is to only communicate specifically with people who are ready to do the work. And there's a reason why you are on my call, because I have made a conscious and subconscious commitment that the only people that show up in my life are people that are ready to step into their full journey and ones that are already on their path. So welcome, and I'm grateful to connect with each of you. So let's go through our notes. Let's start with number 1. For those of you that don't have notes, here's what you're doing. Thank you for sharing, Audrey. My first request of you is you can post this in the group right now. Like let's put a comment up. What are your 3 biggest struggles right now? Just type in relationships, money, spiritual connection, self-worth, unforgiveness, whatever. Just type in your 3 biggest challenges right now. Ready, go. Anybody have some Jeopardy music? Dun, 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 dun. 3 biggest challenges. What are they right now? Leave them in the comment section. And I have my computer open too so I can see everything. Danny, you like the old camel doo-doo, huh? You're welcome, Miss Robin, for the notes. You're welcome, Miss Audrey. I appreciate you. 3 biggest challenges. All right, so we have relationships, we have physical health, we have mental health, we have unforgiveness on the table right now. Awesome. So here's the deal, guys. Nighttime grazing, next steps in career. Perfect. You are doing amazing. Keep engaging, keep engaging, keep engaging. Give yourself permission to push yourself out of your box tonight. Give yourself full permission to be uncomfortable, and I promise you, I will support you fully. May even shed some tears with you. Who knows? I'm open-minded to it if that's what gets to happen. So nighttime grazing, next steps in career. Okay, so we got some unforgiveness. We've got mental health, some emotional time management, sleeping more, and saying no to people. Remember this, Audrey. Anytime you're saying yes to someone, you're saying no to yourself or no to something else. So ask yourself, is this my heart's highest choice? If not, what is? Okay, so we got a few things on the table right now. So let's do this, all right? Here is my next question for you. Are you currently at peace, experiencing freedom mentally and emotionally in your life? Yes or no? And you're going to follow me on a little journey for a minute. I'm going to go turn my AC down. It gets hot with all those lights on. So question on the table. Are you at peace with what's going on emotionally and physically in your life? Yes or no? We don't have to get into the story. We're definitely going to get into giving you some tactics and some things you can do to resolve it right now. I'm about to be back in the light, so in case you wonder where I went. Are you currently at peace? Because here's my whole video today that I did was this. It's like, even though we are right in the middle of 4th of July and being grateful for all the people that have given their lives so that we can have the life that we have today, I am super honored and find such a huge amount of gratitude